Chosen one, have you ever felt an invisible resistance the moment you tried to fit into a regular job? Like the walls were closing in the second you stepped into the office. And something sacred within you began to dim? That isn't just discomfort, it's a signal. A sign that you were never meant to walk the traditional path of employment. Chosen ones carry a frequency, a spiritual blueprint that sets them apart. These individuals are not wired for hierarchy, repetition, or blindly following systems that suppress the soul. From a young age, you may have felt different, more intuitive, more sensitive to energy, and more aware of life's deeper meaning. That's because your mission here is not to serve someone else's dream, but to awaken your own. The conventional workplace was never built for souls like yours. It was designed to reward obedience, not originality, to condition rather than empower. For most people, a paycheck feels like security, but for a chosen one, it feels like a cage. No amount of money can justify the emotional and spiritual cost of ignoring your inner calling. And so, the moment you take on a job that doesn't align with your soul, your energy begins to fade. Your body might stay, but your spirit starts to withdraw. You lose your creative spark, your sense of meaning. You begin to feel like you're fading, even when everything looks fine on the outside. They told you to go to school, get a degree, land a job, and climb the ladder, but they never told you that the ladder leads to someone else's dream, not yours. That system was never designed with you in mind. Chosen ones are not workers, they are builders of new worlds. They are visionaries, creators, spiritual disruptors sent here to shake the foundations of outdated structures. That's why the office feels like prison. That's why routines make you restless. That's why you've always known, deep down, that you're meant for more. If you've ever wondered why the idea of working a job makes your soul ache, this video is your confirmation. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're awakening. So if this message found you right when you needed it, subscribe to our channel and comment 11 below. Here are 8 powerful reasons why chosen ones should never settle for a conventional job. Let's dive in. Chosen ones are born carrying a divine frequency, an energy signature that is uncommon, magnetic, and far too expansive to be contained by the limitations of a traditional job. You don't just enter a workplace, you shift its entire energetic landscape. Your aura carries ancient wisdom, silent power, and a disruptive light that awakens something in others. Whether they're conscious of it or not, some will instinctively seek your presence, hoping to drink from the well of insight you carry. Others, subconsciously threatened by your vibration, may try to diminish or silence you. It's not personal, it's energetic. Your frequency operates on a higher spiritual bandwidth, and that naturally challenges stagnant systems. The workplace demands structure, obedience, and repetition, qualities that suppress the innate wildness of your soul. But your energy isn't here to conform. It's here to liberate, to innovate, to heal. Trying to stay in a job that doesn't honor your essence is like trying to cage the wind. You weren't born to shrink, you were born to shake foundations. Every time someone gives you an order and something inside you clenches, it's not defiance. It's remembrance. Your spirit remembers its origin. It remembers sovereignty. As a chosen one, you were not encoded with the blueprint of a follower. You are a pioneer, a divine architect, meant to build what has never existed before. Jobs place you in a chain of command where your time, decisions, and even dreams are dictated by someone else's agenda. For the average soul, this may feel like stability, but for you, it feels like betrayal. You are here to move through intuition, not instruction. You are here to respond to divine timing, not clock in and out on someone else's schedule. Every time you obey an authority that conflicts with your inner truth, you betray the mission you came here to fulfill. You are not here to take orders. You are here to give birth to visions. Instead of fitting into a role, You're meant to create your own lane and lead others through it. Many workplaces pulse with a subtle but constant frequency of fear, stress, and emotional repression. People work out of necessity, not passion. They tolerate dishonesty, competition, and energetic scarcity just to survive. While others can normalize this, your soul can't. You feel it in your nervous system, in your dreams, in your mood swings. The weight of inauthenticity starts to crush your joy, drain your essence. You may not even realize how deeply the environment is affecting you until your light begins to dim. Chosen ones need sacred space to thrive. You were designed to rise in truth, not survive in illusions. Remaining in these low vibrational environments too long will not only exhaust your energy, it will disconnect you from your spiritual mission. You were not built for burnout. You were built for transcendence. You are a creator by divine assignment. Whether through art, healing, teaching, innovation, or energetic transmission, you came here to birth something new. But the typical job rewards routine over originality, control over inspiration. It clips the wings of your genius before you even take flight. Your creativity is not just a talent, it's a channel. It's a way that divine intelligence flows through you. When you suppress that gift for the sake of fitting into a corporate mold, you risk severing your connection to Source itself. You're not meant to ask for permission to shine. You are meant to build platforms, not beg for space on them. Every time you choose to honor your creative impulse, you realign with your higher path. Your gift is not just for you, it's for the collective. And the world is starving for what you carry. When you enter a job, you're not hired to be creative. You're hired to follow instructions and function within a system that's already been built. Over time, this structure can slowly extinguish your creative spark. You may begin to feel disconnected, uninspired, or as if something deep inside you is silently dying. For the average person, that might be tolerable, but you are not average. You are chosen. You carry the frequency of innovation, divine insight, and world-shifting ideas. When you suppress your creativity, you're rejecting the very essence of who you are. In a traditional job, your income is tied to a fixed salary, which means someone else is determining your worth, your value, and your potential. This system goes against the flow of natural abundance that is your birthright. You, as one of the chosen ones, are meant to experience life without financial limitations. Your true wealth is not determined by a paycheck. It's determined by the value you offer the world through your unique talents, your soul's purpose, and your ability to serve from a place of authenticity. When you are caught in the cycle of earning a fixed salary, you are allowing someone else to place a limit on your potential, to control how much your time and energy are worth. But you were born to create wealth in alignment with your highest purpose, not to fit into someone else's idea of what you deserve. This is why the chosen ones are not meant to live from paycheck to paycheck. You are meant to create wealth through multiple streams, whether it's from entrepreneurship, investments, spiritual work, or creative endeavors. The wealth you create should reflect the impact and value you bring to the world, not a number that is determined by an employer. Your soul didn't come into this world to spend its precious time and energy fulfilling someone else's dreams and goals. You were born with a mission, a divine purpose that requires your full attention, your creativity, and the ability to move freely and fluidly within the world. When you are bound by a job, your time, your energy, and even your mental space become restricted. These limitations make it incredibly difficult for you to focus on your true calling. You are not meant to spend your days in a rigid routine, working for someone else's agenda. The chosen ones are meant to follow their intuition, to go where they are needed, and to fulfill their soul's purpose without restriction. The more you tie yourself to a job, the harder it becomes to hear the call of your higher self, to step into the life you were meant to create. A job robs you of the space you need to connect with your soul's mission, to follow your true path. As a chosen one, you possess an energy that is vibrant, radiant, and magnetic. You have the ability to inspire, to uplift, and to create positive change wherever you go. But this light can also make you a target, especially in environments that are filled with fear, insecurity, and negativity. In the workplace, your authenticity, your intelligence, and your spiritual energy will naturally attract both positive and negative attention. People who are still operating from a place of fear and limitation may find your energy threatening. You may notice coworkers gossiping about you, trying to sabotage your efforts, or even isolating you. This is not because you have done anything wrong, it's simply because your energy is different. It's not easy for people who are not yet awakened to understand or accept someone who shines so brightly. Instead of spending your time and energy defending yourself or trying to fit into an environment that doesn't value your true essence, you should be creating a life where you are surrounded by people who uplift and empower you. The more you try to force yourself into environments that are toxic or draining, the more you will be pulled away from your true path. You deserve to be in a space where your energy is seen, honored, and cherished. At the core of everything, the biggest reason why chosen ones should never settle for a job is simple. You were not born to be a worker. You were born to be a force of change, a leader, a creator, and an inspiration to others. You are not here to follow a traditional path that limits your potential and boxes you in. The more you try to fit into the traditional workforce, the more you delay your true destiny. You were born to be a creator of your own reality. The chosen ones are meant to be architects of change, not to blend in or live under the shadow of someone else's expectations. The more you try to suppress your gifts and settle for a life that doesn't honor your soul's calling, the more you prevent the world from experiencing the unique impact only you can offer. Instead of asking, "How can I get a job?" or "How can I fit into the current system?" ask yourself, "How can I step into my full power and begin living the life I was meant to create?" The moment you step out of the traditional system and begin building your own path, you will unlock a level of freedom and abundance that is aligned with your divine destiny. So, do you feel like your job is holding you back right now? Or perhaps robbing you of your true power? The truth is, if you're watching this video, you've been called to something greater. Share your story with us. Let's connect and support each other on this incredible journey of awakening and transformation. If you've felt something stirring inside of you as you read this, know that you're not alone. The world needs your light. Step into your purpose and shine.